my. We are live. Hold on a second. You'll be able to catch Chelsea in the background, I think. Might be able to see her.
No.
No. Are you even on screen?
I can't see it.
Okay. What do we got here? FOC. Sorry for the minute and 38 delay. If you sat through that while watching this on repeat, I apologize. I'm working from a laptop, so it's a little bit different than I'm used to. I am trying to adjust some things to make it a little better, but we are doing the FOC. We're in Niagara. We're currently doing the... I really don't like this laptop. I can't seem to click anything. Here we go. There we go. I'm increasing something. Yeah, we're currently in Niagara. I've got a little laptop that I'm not familiar with. We normally have Mac stuff, and this is a PC. And so some of the clicking is not working out well for me. I'm just going to adjust the screen. We're going to do a little bit of a quicker video just because this is it's been a busy weekend, you know? The show, we've still got one more day to go, but there is an FOC to get to. I'm trying to enlarge my comic site screen just so I can see a little better. Anyway, welcome to the FOC with the CCB. A couple minutes in, we've got 2 people watching. Welcome. I just added a new edition. Well, actually a bunch of new images this morning and a few reprints. Also this morning, but just now I added a Mark Spears reprint. So they're on there. Everything's due on Monday, 8 p.m. from our website, thecanadiancomicbin.com. And let's just jump into it. Scroll down to the pre-sales, and we'll kick it off with DC. And as I said, we're in Niagara Falls, Ontario, doing the Niagara Falls Comic Con. It's our first big show of the year. And that's that. Next, in July, we'll be in Montreal, and August, we'll be in Fan Expo in Toronto. Anyway, Batman 161. I just got word through social medias that this is going to be pushed back a month, but Jim Lee's Batman and Jeff Loeb's Batman 161, Hush. It's got a few different covers. And like I said, today we're not going to go through all of them. Some of the key books we'll probably do, like the Delato here. I do like this one. Some of the Delato connecting variant sets, he's done a few. There's certain parts where he like better than others. And we got a Frank Chill. There we go. Little Poison Ivy, little Catwoman. It's always got to have a lady in there, right? And George Perez, Legacy variant. And Jorge Jimenez doing the Superman movie variant. So that looks like the current actor playing, and actually forgot what his name is. Special editions, those extra size. If you want the standard or foil, I guess we don't have the images for those. And Superman 27. We do have some Derek Chu fans, so there is a variant for that. And Guillaume March did a Lois Lane Superwoman cover. I did like this Aspinall one. So that was kind of funny. Superman taking off his pants or putting them on. I'm not quite sure. Either or. It's a fun little quirky one. Stout. Doesn't do much for me, but some of you guys. Another Legacy, Jerry Ordway. And all right, Absolute Wonder Woman. Love the series. I do want you guys to give it a shot. The trades have been ordered, so we'll probably see them in about 3 weeks or so. I'm hoping people who have not read any of this will give it a shot, but that's a great cover. Again, I am struggling with this keypad. Okay, and this is a cover we just added in Yuk Lee. Normally, I don't really care for his art, but this one, I will say, is probably one of his better pieces, in my opinion. And Reiko Murakami, that's a great one. I like it. It's not the full art because we don't see the title, but anyway, great stuff. Absolute Martian Manhunter, number 4. We have number 3 coming out soon. And if it's actually, was number 3 released already? No, it's coming out soon, I believe. Anyway, there's number 4, and people at this convention have been asking for this. We had a few copies of number 1, and now they're gone from the convention. I think we have a couple left in the store. Terso Khan's cover. Yeah, these ones are always, they're enjoyable to look at. They're unique. I like this kind of ghostly image of John Johns, and then the full human version. Another one you guys should just be giving a shot. And here's a Derek Chu. And it's not bad. Again, not a big Chu fan, but I like it. Dan Mora, Justice League Unlimited, number 8. Dan Mora is a great artist. Prove me wrong. Edge Cure. This one, I can't say I care much for. And we got a silver one with the, I can't remember the name of the team of villains, but that's what happens. You forget things. Salvador LaRocca. And this one we added just recently, I believe, Hayden Sherman. And another George Perez Legacy cover. I know I said I'm not going through a lot of the cover images, but I guess I lied. New History of the DC Universe. Mark Waid doing this. An expensive book, and I'm actually quite curious to see this. Lots of covers. Dan Mora, classic. I guess more Golden Age style Wonder Woman. Ryan Sook. I think he's got 2 different covers for this. I do like this. It's like a billboard, and then he has a wraparound with the actual billboard. Koblish, who is known for throwing as many characters as possible in a cover. And I love seeing this big specter here hovering above it. And Artgerm, we just added this morning. Classic Golden Age Wonder Woman by Artgerm. Hopefully the vocals are coming through all right, because just using the mic off of the laptop here. And yeah, see, there's that billboard style. Ryan Sook, again, Spectre floating in the background. I like seeing that. And I do enjoy seeing the demon down there. Unknown Soldier, I see that in the background. It's pretty fun. The Blank. Harley Quinn, 52. I don't know what's going on in Harley Quinn right now, but she looks like trying to be a hero or something with these goggles, or sorry, these glasses. I always consider them to be like old lady glasses in the 40s or 50s. Thanks, AP. Good evening to you as well. but it also looks like it's like a Robin mask. Anyway, she looks more heroish in these last couple. We got our David Nakayama, which I guess this is a negative, or sorry, an infinite cover because it's Harley Quinn with a photo of Harley Quinn, a photo of Harley Quinn, but then her fingers kind of covering it. But I would put that in the infinite cover. Some people collect those, I suppose. Nubovich did a couple of Poison Ivy covers, and there's the Harley Quinn. Again, the new little version. I don't know. I miss the Paul Dini, Bruce Timm Harley Quinn. We got a Betsy Cola. We added this image this morning. It's a connecting cover, so if you're connecting them, you're going to want to get those. Flash 22. This has a really, actually, that's a good cover. I like that. But let's scroll down here. There's an EM Gist, and he's a great artist. I don't think much of that one though. But this one, Putri, Yasmin Putri, I really like this cover. I like Negative Space, just how this is all empty and he's at the top. It's just feels good to look at. Another George Perez Legacy cover. A lot of those this month, or this week, sorry. And Green Arrow 25. We got a new story arc. Again, I've told people this new art team is really good. Even if you don't like Green Arrow, I would say give it a shot. I'm not sure about this new storyline because obviously I've not read it, but the last story arc was really good. And Torrin Clark on covers is great. And this cover image right here, we just added David Aja, I'm not sure, is great. Reminiscent of his Hawkeye arc way back when. And C cover, also really good. Jacob Phillips, I don't know this artist, but that's a great cover. So you've got 3 thumbs up for Green Arrow, 25th issue, new story arc. And, oh, sorry, here we go. George Perez. If you're a Perez fan, you're going to love that too. And this should be a blank cardstock, but apparently I have a Virgin. So I put the wrong image there, but that's going to be a blank Green Arrow. Green Lantern, Jermenko, Broken Mask. That looks like the Kyle Rayner kind of thing, more than a Hal Jordan. We'd have Marion, Perez, and Mr. Terrific Year 1, number 2. We didn't really get many pre-orders on number 1, so we didn't put any on the stands, but I do like seeing a Spectre cover, so there you go. Jorge Fornes, another cover artist, I think does great work, so I think that's pretty cool. Green Lantern Dark. I have been really enjoying the series. I only turned 1 or 2 people onto it. I wish I was able to get more. I really enjoy it. You don't need to know anything about Green Lantern. You don't have to know anything about the DC universe. It's just a fun little thing. If you know a couple of the villain characters, it adds a little bit, but you just don't need to, and it's enjoyable for me. But they also have some great covers. Jessica Fong, those are Poison Ivy stuff, but it was a fun cover. Seeing all these eyes watching in the dark. And the Derek Chew one, there you go. Again, I'm not a huge Derek Chew, but it's a good cover. That's the villain right here. We got our Peacemaker Presents. We got a bunch of covers there. Sorry, we're going to start to go through a little more quicker. DC Sonic, that's a good cover. And the B cover doing the Superman. This was actually on last week's FOC. It got pushed back again. So the Dark and Light, our Batman Ghost facsimile, and Batman 7th printing. You got your standard, but you also have Mark Spears doing a connecting cover. So he's got Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. You can get the foil, or you can get your standard car stock. So let's just have a quick look at all of those. There's Soups. But I do have to say that Wonder Woman is my favorite of them. Like that crouching big sword. So there you go, Mark Spears fans. Foil, standard. And if you haven't given a shot to Wonder Woman or Batman or Superman, pre-order these. They're all great reads. Again, people at this convention have been coming up asking about it, and I'm just like, you got to read these. You got to read these. The trades are coming out next month, so hopefully we'll get some people jumping on with that. Maybe getting subscriptions. Okay, Image Comics. This is a new one. Lost Fantasy, third printing. We got a bloody sword on this version. Oh. And we're taking everyone down with us. Number 3, second printing, sold out. We might have a couple first printings coming back in stock. I'm not completely sure. We've got our Department of Truth, Gunslinger, Hyde Street, 3 different covers. We're going to go quick through these. I'll probably only click on the ones that I like the best. Lazarus Fallen. We get our final arc of the storyline. This is a great read. We have the trades, the hardcovers. If you want something really cool to read, think about Game of Thrones in the future. All these different families vying for to take over different parts of the land. I think you'll dig it.
Love you too.
Love you too. Bye. Rockefeller's number 6 is a solid read, 3 different covers.
Bye.
And this new Chris Condon, who has been writing the Green Arrow series, this is his new image book, News from the Fallout. Jeffrey Allen Love, I've heard good things about the art, and I gotta say, give it a shot. A lot of the new image series have been really good. Not many people giving them a go, and they've been selling out, going up in value, second, third prints. And what's $5.50 on giving something a shot? Give it a shot. I'm going to give it a shot. Sure, I only have to pay half the price, but I'm going to give it a shot. There's a B cover. Assorted Crisis Events, number 4. Bitter Root. I thought this was going to do better than it did, but anyway, it's there. Black Ritual continues. Blood Squad 7. Dark Honor, number 2 of 5. Feral. We just started watching Nosferatu. We're not done yet. Maybe we're halfway or a third way through, but there's no homage, and we are actually really enjoying Nosferatu. Medieval Spawn, number 3. This has done well for pre-orders. We don't normally put any on the stand. Well, I think we put 1 on the stand or something. Both covers are great, so pick the one you like best. We're getting both. Radiant Black, Rogue Sun. Seasons, I tried to get people on this book, but not many people wanted to give it a go. I really like it. Fantasy, it's fun. Sleep, number 2, 2 covers. For Universal Monsters, this one has not hit like the other ones for us or for the customers. It's the last issue. The J. Lee cover is way better than the A cover. And I think the A covers haven't helped sales, but that's a great B cover. Void Rivals number 20. It's got a spoiler. Who knows? And that connecting Star Wars. We're taking everyone down with this number 4. If you have been picking up off the stands and missing it, just pre-order it. It's a great read. And if you haven't read it, get the reprints. They're out. They're there. It's just a fun read. 6 issues long. You'll Do Bad Things. Transformers, the worst spot ever. We had the comic during Free Comic Book Day, but here's the full trade. Ballpoint. It's a kid's book, but, you know, fun. Undiscovered Country. I did not know this was still going along. Lately, we've been selling back issues of this. We don't have much in stock right now, but luckily at this Niagara show, I was able to find some number 1s, so those will be hitting the site soon. B cover, Stay Out of the Woods. This was on the site before, and so was Ultra Mega. Okay, we're done with Image. Let's hit the rest of the indie publishers. So this is what we just added moments ago. Mark Spears Monsters, number 2, third print variant. And we are doing bundles for the 1 and 20, saving yourself 25. So you get 20 copies of the A cover, and you get 1 of the 1 and 20. but we've only got a couple of, well, today and tomorrow to get that ordered. Detective Kaiju #1. This comes out next week. I don't think we have anything for the stands, but there's a Lunar exclusive limited to 1,954 copies. A little black and white noir. So if you missed the first print, maybe you want to go for that limited. All right, Archie Facsimile. Archie Pal Jughead 78. I'm not quite sure why this is getting reprinted. I guess maybe because it's a popular book with the monsters in Jughead. I don't know. Blade Forger 4, Crush Depth, Dark Pyramid, Defenders of the Earth. What else we got? Like I said, I'm going quick, guys. Biker Mice from Mars. It's got a second volume coming from, I can't remember his company, but the first volume didn't sell well. I don't expect much here, but there is a sketch variant out of Alcatraz. Conan was up on the previous one. Hot Valley Days #2. This is the cover. We got cocaine on breasts. And for whatever reason, they decided to go adults only variant, $40. I think you know what's under that band, but there you go. $40 for that, or $8.30 for the standard. Santos Sisters, little Archie-like cover. And Mega Man, another Mega Man one-shot. Mega Man Zero Timelines #1. 2 different covers. I'm a Mega Man fan. I do like the B cover better. Cool Keith has a hardcover with an homage of Justice League. Hell's Half Eggers, Bronze Faces, Hello Darkness, last issue. Chelsea and I both agree that this last Frizzen cover is a bit weak. She's an awesome artist, but you can't be 100% all the time. Hello Darkness again, but Panosian, who has made some fame for drawing the female form on covers. Uncanny Valley. I thought this series was done, but here it is, the last issue of the 10 series run. And Beneath the Trees, the sequel, Rite of Spring. This was a solid read, sold really well. I think the A cover for #1 ended up going for $80 to $100 at some point. An homage to American Psycho. Riley Rossmo has his variant because he did all the variants, the B variants for the first series. And Scotty Young. Got a nice Scotty Young with background. Scotty Young does not normally do backgrounds. Or he used to, but, Godzilla, Here There Be Aliens, and a little homage to Jaws in this Star Trek Lower Decks. We got a Ferengi down there. Scroll down. Team NT, Munation. We got our Zootopia. And another round of Captain Planet covers, and Fire and Ice. This series, it's 4 issues, and I think it's taken it like a year or so to get this completed. Leonard Manco's been doing the interior, and apparently it just takes a really long time, and were like, take as long as you need. Demona #2, Red Sonja. These have all been on the pre-sales previously. Hopefully we'll actually get to order them this week. We'll see when I do my orders on Monday. Some of these you'll probably see again. So yeah, I just don't feel like going through them again because we've all seen them. Anyway, let's finish off with Marvel. Sorry I'm really quick, but I'm tired and want to go to bed. We have another early morning tomorrow. All New Venom #8. The Fan Yang cover. The All New Venom that comes out this week has a really great Mary Jane cover, and we actually already reordered because I think we're going to sell it immediately. But there you go, Fan Yang. You got a retro. Amazing Spider-Man #7 has a ton of covers. Libra Mayo with a little black cat. Avengers #28. This guy, Bring on the Bad Guys. That's a pretty killer Libra male. He's doing all the A covers for these one-shots that kind of connect. I think there's like a subtle connection, but you can just read them on their own. That's the new character. She'll be appearing in a first appearance in the first one-shot, the Doctor Doom one. But yeah, and Captain America. Chip Zdarsky is doing a run on Captain America. I'm going to give it a shot, even though I'm not a Captain America person. For me, Mark Waid and Ron Garney had a really good one, early 2000s. I didn't read it all, but I started out and thought it was great. And then Ed Brubaker is probably my top tier Captain America stuff. But I pittered out, like it pittered out for me, and I just couldn't keep going. But like the first, I don't know, 20, 30, maybe even to 40 issues, I was like, great. But then I just started to not care anymore. So I will give this a shot. Hopefully you guys will give it a shot as well. Blanks, there's a Zdarsky, there is a Frank Miller. A little more, detail, broken glass, or it was probably ice, because he was frozen in the ice. Quite a few, and Villalobos. There you go. If you're a Lobos fan, it's a good cover. Daredevil 23. We got a retro. And Cold Day in Hell goes to its third printing. You should have ordered number 1. I know it's an expensive book, and you're like, Daredevil miniseries. It's really good. Number 2 comes out this week. It's only 3 issues. It's going to sell out. It'll go back to reprint, I bet. And they're doing these Fantastic Four variants. There's Deadpool ripping around Dr. Doom. But yeah, Deadpool kills... Oh, that's the A cover. Okay. Somehow he got the Fantastic Four powers. There's a variant. And we're getting a facsimile. I think it's pretty crazy how we're doing facsimiles of Fantastic Four number 1 through whatever issue they're going to, but they're all in order. But then they just skipped and went to the Silver Surfer first appearances, and I guess famous covers. Anyway, there you go, facsimile. Fantastic Four first steps number 1, Nodo, and there he is. There's Pedro, and a B cover, which looks pretty similar, if not the same. Did I mix up covers, or are they the exact same? Man. Oh, wait, no, see, there's a barcode here. There's no barcode there. These costumes seem brighter than those. I don't know, man. That just seems silly. Mark Buckingham wasn't available. Helverine. We got our Immortal Thor. Last issue. He's dying here. This is the death of Thor, but going to be coming back. Sorry, I can see some comments over here. Tristan. We got a little laptop, so I'm not quite... I'm going to try and click over here. Hey, no problem. Niagara's okay. Sorry about the thieves. So far, I don't think we've had anything stolen. Chelsea did catch our very first culprit, made him pay for the books. She's an all-star. She's back there watching something. I don't know if you can see her or not, but she's in the bed waiting for me to finish this video. But yeah, conventions are always going to bring about people stealing stuff. It's just the way it is. We've heard other people get stuff stolen. So there you go. Immortal Thor, 25, last issue, Death of Thor. Look, there's Angela in there. It's Alex Ross. Alex Ross is continuing because they're going to do another Thor series. There might be a different Thor character, someone embodying Thor, because there's a silhouette for Thor 1 or whatever they're calling it. Yeah. Anyway, you want to see Thor get killed? Pick up this issue. There's a Jurgens variant and Marvel Zero number 1. Joe Kelly is doing some stuff, some Spider-Man stuff, Fantastic Four stuff, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm just going through. Miles Morales number 33, second print, we didn't get any A covers, and I apologize to the people who pre-ordered or have subscriptions. We've been giving away free C variants just because we didn't get anything. But this cover, it might be my favorite cover of the week. Mark Brooks, Ghost Spider. That's a great cover. His last couple covers on here were like, but this one makes up for everything. And this Chris Anka cover is pretty good too. Was he trying to walk away with the books? Yeah, he put them into his little cloak Chelsea said he was wearing, and just tried to turn away and walk away. And she stepped out and was like, "Are you going to pay for those?" You know, it flustered him. Spider-Man Wolverine, we sold out. Second print, like Ruam cover. It's a good one. So if you missed out and want it, there you go. And the same thing with Spider-Verse versus Venomverse second print variant. We still have some of these on the stand as far as I can know. Star Wars Jedi Knights number 5. A Raza cover. It's a good one, but people are not buying Star Wars comics right now. Ivan Tao. Normally doing the lady covers, but there you go. An up close of a young Count Dooku. And our lightsaber covers seem to always get a few orders of those. Another second print, Vision, Scarlet Witch. You can see how quick these second prints are coming out because the distributors aren't back stocking lots of the issues like they used to. Normally we could order our books. We'll get them in. If we sell out, we can go back and we can order, unless they're super hot, we could just reorder these issues because they just got them sitting there. But most of the time, if we don't reorder within a day or two after release, they're gone, and that's that. And I think people are getting used to or hopefully they're starting to get used to knowing that stores aren't able to reorder these comics like they used to be. So you gotta be a little more proactive, like we're trying to help you be proactive and pre-order the comics you want. Different world in the comic buying and selling universe. Ultimate Wolverine number 7. Perillo. Again, Perillo, he belongs with Dynamite. Marvel, DC, just don't care for him. Wolverine's Deadpools number 1. So you're gonna see a bunch of Wolverine characters and Deadpool, and this is, I don't know who that is. That just female Deadpool? I guess so, eh? You got a female Wolverine, female Deadpool. But it's going to be Deadpools and Wolverines. Maybe it's just the female and male version of each, I guess. But who knows? We'll find out if you read it. Torrin Clark, probably the best cover, in my opinion. Your opinion could be different. X-Men 19, there's a revelation. Uncanny. No, still X-Men. Sorry. X-Men by Chris Claremont. Prelude to Future Past. Chris Claremont, John Byrne. Is this a reprint? The rarest Chris Claremont X-Men tale of all. Finally available to the masses. Alongside the all-time classic that inspired it. It was previously only available in the limited edition hardcover written by Chris Claremont and Salvador Larroca. So there you go. Some short story that has not really been out there very much. X-Men Hellfire Vigil. Jed MacKay, who's going to be in Montreal. He just announced that he'll be in the Montreal Comic-Con. Canadian writer who's doing a lot for Marvel. And there's the Aka variant, Mahini, and Rosebesh. I'm a Rosebesh fan. There you go. Best cover of all of them. Just order that one. Ignore the rest. And Godzilla destroys the Marvel Universe. I actually hope that this is Godzilla taking the Marvel Universe out rather than, the Spider-Man Godzilla where Spider-Man ends up okay. I want to see Godzilla just take everyone out. Just like apparently there's a Predator kills the Marvel Universe. I hope it's Predator killing everybody. They did it with Deadpool. They can do it with these guys. And it's only fair. Edge Sue, a little bland, I gotta say. He's destroying the Marvel Universe. You don't see a single hero here, but you got a red helicopter in the forefront. Not a good cover. Come on, guys. Garon. He's shooting his Godzilla fire up. I do like Captain America jumping through and cutting it with his shield. I do like that. But man, that Edge suit cover. And this one, the action figure variant of Godzilla, I think that's going to do pretty well. Let me see. Well, AP, I hope you can make it there as well, because Chelsea and I will be there. We'd love to see you swing by. Who do we got here? Dave Watcher, Marvelized Thingzilla. There you go, Thing Godzilla for this. And we got our foil. The double the price foil, in my opinion, you should stick to the action figure and the A wraparound, and maybe the Garon. Oh, and there's the animation variant. So if you want a little kitty Godzilla, there you go. Okay, guys, it's 10 o'clock. Chelsea wants me to end this. I want me to end this. There's your FOC live from Niagara. We got 3 people watching. Super famous here on YouTube. Order these by 8 p.m. Monday, and tell your friends to go to our online store and order their comics, or come to our store, or see us at a convention. All right. Good night. Chelsea, say good night.
Good night.
There you go. I'll catch you all later. Thanks, you guys, for watching, and see you soon.